far is the hotel?
This time is traffic time.
I know. You're not here to hear me complain about traffic in Delhi.
One thing that you must have in Delhi, which are basically flour balls, punctured, and there's a little bit of masala water that goes into it, and you just pop one, and it's bliss.
Seen here describing his favorite Indian street food, Golgappas, is Amit Bose, our local producer and a former CNN news correspondent. Amit showed me around Khan Market, where the wealthiest 1% shop and dine in Delhi. We walked around and talked about the number one issue looming over India's future: income inequality.
The factors that go into income inequality in India is population, the education system. 50% of the population is below 25, so there's millions of people vying for just one place. If you take engineering colleges, the top engineering colleges, about 1.1 million people apply for just 10,000 seats. So that's a huge competition.
And unless you are admitted to one of the top schools, finding a job will not be easy. As for Amit, he said he was lucky.
There was a friend of mine who was doing an internship and he fell ill. I went in to fill in for him, and suddenly there was an opening and I got in. So it was just pure by chance. I was lucky, but apart from me, my friends got a lot of time, maybe year and a half, maybe 2 years to find a job, and that also did not pay them that well. So it's really difficult to get an employment.
And this level of intense competition not only exists in the workforce, but can also be found within the telecom sector.
Slow flame over a long period so that the juices of chicken and rice are cooked together.
Seen here describing chicken biryani is Gagandeep, a journalist who's been covering the telecom world in India for almost 20 years. We sat down at a Huawei office in Delhi, where she explained to me how the launch of Reliance Jio completely disrupted the entire industry.
Jio was the only pure play 4G operator. When they launched with free voice services for life and free data services for the first 6 months. Obviously, it put the incumbents slightly on a back footing. Because of that launch, the smaller players were sort of not able to survive the competitive intensity. They had to either exit or to either merge or be acquired. So there was a wave of consolidation in the Indian industry last year.
After Jio's aggressive launch in 2016, Live Reading reported that Bharti Airtel has acquired Tikona, Telenor, Videocon, and a consumer wireless business of Tata Teleservices, while Vodafone and Idea combine forces to become a new telecom giant. This sudden consolidation has created a shakeup. The Economic Times reported that 150,000 employees will lose their jobs amidst the changing telecom landscape. Amit also believes the low cost of data brings in new challenges to the job market.
Well, it's getting tougher. People who are much younger than me are sort of, getting that information through the internet. And I may not have that knowledge, but they already do. So they come into a job interview much more equipped than I was 15 years ago. When I graduated from college, everything, we had to go to a library to find something out.
What is a library? And as we move on from library to the internet, there's an upside to the feisty telecom race. The battle to provide better services is finally moving beyond the saturated A-level cities and into the rural areas.
I think the signs of this rural expansion are already visible in the industry, because recently, Jio came up with a special offer for Jio Phone, which is a 4G feature phone. This offer will be a special incentive to the first-time users, and it will help them grow their base in the tier 2 and beyond cities and towns and villages. Definitely, it will push the other telcos also to expand rural areas. It will help in bridging the digital divide.
So the future is promising.
Oh, absolutely, no doubt about that.
With the government's support, a better connected India is within reach. And who knows, the elimination of the digital divide may bring down the income gap one day. I think we'll get there. I just don't know when.
We'll meet again. Don't know where.
How long do you think it'll take for me to get to the airport from here?
At this time, this is the end of the day, office time, so it should easily take you 1.5 hours.
Easily,
Easily.
1.5 hours.
Easily.
Without traffic, how long would that be?
20, 25 minutes.
We're gonna cut there. Thanks, guys.